Jadeite jade. Wait, I better not say that. Yes, a Jadeite jade. We have 3 sizes on this, and it's $89 to $78. All these beautiful beads, 4 easy payments for the first time of $22.44. Doesn't matter the size, you're good to go. We have a 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and an 8-inch, and then you've got the lobster claw clasp. So J348168. Let's talk about the jadeite first. There's different types of jade, so let's talk about the different types of jade.
Okay, Michelle. Again, there's nephrite and there's jadeite. And I say again because we described this earlier with some of the pieces that we had. And of the 2 types, jadeite is the most expensive usually, the most aspirational, the most highly collectible, and the most rare. So the color has kind of a celadon green kind of mottled shade, and there's a beautiful translucency to these stones. I am impressed, as I know you are too, with the gem sorting and the color matching on these pieces. I mean, it's just out of this world. And it's treated almost like fine pearls would be, where each one of them is individually drilled and individually hand strung on a silk cord. It's gorgeous.
So pretty. And many, like, I'm sure you've probably seen women that have the jade bangles that don't have a
beginning or a clasp.
Beginning or a clasp at all. They just stay on there, and as they grow, as the women grow, those will just stay, and they never take them, ever come off unless you cut them off. And they're so special. The jade is so special in the Asian cultures. And I love that we get to experience the jade. There's so much that goes into it, but the cool to the touch, the smoothness of the stones, the color is beautiful. And Michelle, there's, as you know, there's many different colors to jade. It comes in different colors.
Yes,
a lot of people don't know that. But in the finest of the finest jadeite, there's something called imperial jade, and it's that emerald green.
Emerald green, yes.
But this is something that you and I can wear. This is what you and I can afford.
This is the color that's so hot in fashion right now.
Yeah.
I mean, all my favorite stores are focusing on this color up at the front of the front of the store windows right now. So yeah, as a fashion accessory, it's great. I believe in the power of gemstones, and some of you may and some of you may not, but the synergy of these perfectly round beads next to one another, I mean, and the intensity of the, the softness and the richness of the color, it does speak to me. It makes me feel instantly calm and sort of serene. Do you feel that, Nancy?
Yeah, I mean, it was really funny you speak to that, because when I first started working in gems, and that's when I met Michelle way back when, and
Nancy and I have grown up together.
And one of the things I wasn't ever, I didn't, what was the word I'm looking for? Expect, was the effect the different gemstones would have on me.
Oh yeah. And
with all the different gemstones, because we present 60 pieces in a 3-hour shift, and there would be all different types of gems, and boy, they just like, wow. And then you have to learn how to calm yourself down in those waters.
I don't know that we eventually ever did.
I think we finally did. You get used to it after a while. But there are those stones that are very calming, and there's a serenity about them. There's the peace about them. And as you spoke to, it is that peaceful place. And I love the color of these as well. $89.78, and it matches back to the 3-stone ring we had on earlier today.
Oh, it's perfect.
We are going to take another look at that, and it is from Burma. And the Burmese jade, we hadn't seen it for quite a long time.
Oh gosh, it'd been over 8 years
before we'd been able to bring this back into America, and so it's so exciting to have that. But it's exciting to have jade, period. These are rare stones, more rare than diamonds, more rare than tanzanite. We've talked about that. And the supply of what we have with jade, this jadeite, doesn't really meet the demand across the world.
No, that's so true. I mean, there is a growing demand for this, not only in the U.S., but you're right, worldwide and globally. It is tough as steel, smooth as silk, and the kind of thing you can really live in. Some of you that do purchase jade from us, we've had the necklaces and the 8mm beads as well. You can actually use these bracelets as extenders to your necklaces, so you may want to consider a couple of bracelets.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so one day you might decide to wear your necklace shorter and then wear 2 bracelets. The next day you might want to wear them, one as an extender, one on your wrist. I love it with that 3-stone ring. I mean, that just gets my heart pumping. And you were talking colors. I'm with you. I love the natural greens with the browns. I love the pinks and the greens together. I think that this is an investment that it's weird to use that word when you're talking about something that is so inexpensive, but it's an investment that you make in yourself. It's something you do for you. Maybe you just got a promotion at work or had a new baby, or because babies and jade are very well associated historically.
Awesome. I'm going to give you a quick update on as we go through. If you want the 6 3/4 inch, we only have a dozen left. 3 dozen in the 7 1/4 inch. Only 2 dozen left in the 8 inch. You're not paying any more for the 7 1/4 inch than you are for the 6 3/4. It's $89.78. Take it home on easy pay. And you were talking about how well these play with color, so I'm going to bring out my color swatches.
Oh, great.
So this is more of like a duller kind of brown, but look at how beautiful it looks, that jade looks like with it.
So pretty.
And if you love your, now this is bringing out a little bit of the blue that's popping through that I see with that jadeite. And then you have the gorgeous orange with it. How about theirs? You really get to see that. I'm going to bring in, I want to do the pink.
Isn't that sweet?
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
I'm going to bring in the hot color. Oh wait, and I'm not sure I like it with the
Yeah,
light.
I'm not sure I like it with that either, but
the
I love it with
brown,
that. Ooh.
It's fantastic. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
And then yellow. You know it's going to look good with yellow.
Everything does, right?
Yeah, it's just so great. As far as care is concerned on any of your gemstones, really just a polishing cloth. That's all you need. Don't go on abrasives or, you know, toothbrushes or anything like that. Really just a polishing cloth on it.
That's all you need.
Yep. And I would also keep an eye, these are individually hand strung, which is an awesome thing because if you, a lot of times when you have bead bracelets and they're just on a chain, if a chain breaks, you happen to go, your beads go spilling all over the place.
Not in
this
this
case, you're not going to have that problem. And if you do, you know, if it, over time you wear it so much and the string, you know, kind of frays, have it restrung. It's absolutely worth it to have this restrung. We've already hand strung this for you. Has a silver finding there with your lobster claw.
How nice and large that is. I was thinking if I was going to give that as a gift, because you know jade is a 12th anniversary stone, I might go down and buy, or maybe that we even sell some. I haven't looked on QVC.com, but I would buy a disc and have it engraved.
Oh,
you know,
that'd be nice.
Right? You could put your birthday on it, or you could put, you know, a wedding date or something like that. It's a special stone and a very important stone from a historic standpoint. But more than that, to me, it's the color. It's the fact I could wear this with jeans. I could wear it with the sundress in the summer. I could wear it with the business suit. And it's always going to look just right.
This is a really special bracelet, in my opinion.
I agree.
I'm really gravitating toward this particular bracelet. I love the color. I love the feel, how smooth that they are. So if you are somebody who worries a lot, or you're anxious about things,
it's very
feeling
calming.
that, feeling that against your skin, you just start to rub those little beads, and you'll be like, oh, I feel a bit better now. Take a breath.
I feel better.
I feel better. J348168.
Yeah.
Last call in 6 3/4 inch, 2 dozen in 7 1/4 inch, 1 dozen now left in the 8 inch, and then that will do it for that bracelet. I'm going to keep this bracelet out here. Is that okay, Travis, with you? Fantastic, thanks. We saw this customer top rated ring a little bit ago, and we're going to bring it out again. Number one, because it was so popular, but number two, because it matches back to the bracelet that was so crazy popular. So this is the Burmese Jade.